All right, y'all, just a quick review. If you're not familiar, this is a Santee rig, or Santee Cooper rig, named after one of the lakes, South Carolina, where this rig was pretty much developed. So we got a 3-way swivel off the main line down to that's an 8-ounce dragging sinker. I made that one. I'll maybe go over that later. Then we got about a 3-foot leader, peg float, a couple rattles, and then an 8/0 hook. So that is the setup. We've got different size hooks on a few of these. We got 4/0, 8/0. That's about the two that I typically run the most, sometimes a 10. But today, 8s and 4s. Before I throw this out, I do want to go over something, and this is something a lot of people don't think about. And I realized that when I was talking to a guy, because he was asking me, it's like, I'm dragging, but I don't get any bites. And so I thought about it, and obviously, yeah, you can't make them bite if you're not in the right place, right time. You're never going to catch them. But he said he tried for about 30 hours and nothing. So with that said, the weight is very significant. If you're in a river system and there's a lot of current, when that weight gets down there, that current is just going to pick up anything super light. A 3-ounce weight, 4-ounce weight and heavy current, it's not going to do you much good. That's why I made these, and this is 8.5 ounce. It's just coiled lead that you can get on Amazon. I think it comes in 1-pound coils, and then I just use a mallet, rubber mallet, and kind of flatten it out a little bit. Put 2 pieces together, kind of bend it, and then at the end it's just kind of round it off. Up here, drill a small hole, put you a little clip right there, heavy duty clip, and then you're good to go. That's your own dragging weight. So that's what I like to do in these when the current's flowing. I got to get that bait down there. Second thing is the amount of line you let out. If you don't let out enough line behind your boat, so, and this is going to be a terrible illustration, but my hand's the bottom of the river. Boat, just pretend this is the boat and pretend our line is coming out here. So our line is coming down from up here, right? And so as you're dragging, if you don't have enough line out, what's going to happen is your bait's going to start kiting up. And kiting, obviously, like a kite, it's going to start floating up because the resistance of the water and the current and everything's just going to start kind of picking it up. So if you don't let out enough line, you're in 60 foot of water, this bait could be up anywhere around 40 or 30 feet. So you're never going to get any bites because you're not actually fishing the bottom where those fish typically are going to be. So let out a ton of line behind the boat when you're dragging. I typically do double to triple the depth. So if it's 50, I'm usually doing 150, maybe 200 feet of line behind the boat. I thought I locked that in. Oh my God, I did not lock that one in either. I'm gonna have to probably do something about that. All right, this reel was acting funny the other day. Snagging or something. I'm gonna have to check it out later. I ain't got time for it now, but why aren't you going? So yeah, once that bait hits the bottom, you gotta just let out a ton more line. You can't just let out 5-10 feet if you've got current. You're never gonna get that bait stuck on the bottom and dragging. One other way to kind of keep an eye on it is once you've got these in the holders, if your rod tip's not kind of bouncing, if you don't see it ever getting snagged, then you're probably not on the bottom. And so that's why I'm just letting out all this line right here. It's just more line the better when you've got current. And right now it looks like we got some pretty decent current. Trolling motor's having trouble. I'm only going 0.2, 0.3 right now, but it's cranking right now. So we got some good flow. We'll see how that impacts these fish. Should be a positive for us. But again, what I was saying is keep that line just going out. Just let it go. It don't matter. Just let it go. If you got to let out 4 times the amount of the depth, and then just do it. You're gonna have a whole lot more fun reeling a fish in if you're reeling in from 60, 70 yards versus 10 to 20 yards. This reel's a little stuck. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check it out when I get home. And I hope what I'm saying about that makes sense. How the bait can kite up, and it'll happen. It will happen. So that is something you got to be looking out for. All right, that's good. That one's fine. It's definitely getting snagged on some stuff as we're moving, which is fine. That is the point of this, is that you are going to get snagged. You're going to snag on stuff left and right. So if you're not getting snagged, you probably ain't going to catch anything. That's my belief anyways. Always make sure that hook point is clean and fully exposed. I gotta see if I can't make this cast in between these two and get a board on it. Sometimes I trust myself, sometimes I don't. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's actually perfect. Middle of the ways between these two. Oh, fish. Still there, I think. Come on. Stay on. Yep, okay, got him. Feels decent. Not much fighting right there. Channel? Maybe? Not a whole lot of fight in him. He's just kind of coming up with it. I hope he didn't get off. Okay, there's a little bit of pull. Still think it might be a channel. Now we gotta get the board and him over here. And that board's turned sideways, making this a lot more difficult. Freaking arthritis is already acting up. I'll throw the spot lock on for just a second, or slow us down just a tad more so I can get this fish in. Because he's got that board over there with him. Come on, just skate you on in, buddy. Ain't very big, it doesn't look like. Which is probably why it didn't feel like much towards the end there. Still can't see him because that board's in the way. Little baby channel. Is that what that is? Oh, a little blue. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're all tangled up and everything, ain't you? That's why you was swimming funny. Let me get you out of all that. Come here. Come here. Chill. Chill. I'm gonna let you go, buddy. Hang on. Get you untangled. Dang it. You done poked me. My finger. Okay. Sir, how'd you do it? That's a question. Let's see if I can't slip you out of it like a skirt. There we go. Done. Little bitty blue. That's an eater for sure right there. Pound and a half, 2 pound. Messed him up getting tangled in that line. All right, buddy. See you later. You don't stab my freaking palm. You got me. Not to be greedy, but I hope we get something bigger than an eater size blue. Well, all right, y'all, we got our suspended rods on the side of the boat. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out the back. So we are in 56 foot of water. Water temp is up to 59 right now. So warmed up a little bit with the sun, and so far we've got that one eater blue cat. So maybe we can get us something a little bit bigger. So a lot of bait, a lot of stuff happening on the bottom through here. That's why we kind of swung back around, and we're gonna make a stretch, probably go about 30 minutes, and then we can probably do another couple stretches, and then that'll be about it for today. I think we got storms moving in around 2, so I gotta be out of here probably 2, 3 o'clock, unless it's changed, which is always possible. But until then, I'm gonna snack and fingers crossed. Is that a fish? That'd be great. Be great right here. Just get us a fish. Is that a fish messing with it? All right, well, maybe not. But anyways, let's catch a fish. I need something a little bit better than that eater to feel good about my day. I think that's a little fish. Maybe. Maybe it's a snag. I don't know. Looked funny. Still looked funny. Let's just let it ride for a minute and see. Okay. All right. Well, get me a power reed. I'm gonna slow us down a little bit. I'd like to cover some ground, but I think we're going a little too quick, and the current's swift enough that it's probably picking up a lot of our baits off the bottom, especially these suspended rods. They're probably really suspended because I only have 5-ounce lead on there, and we're going about 0.2, 0.3. We were going 0.4, and so at that speed with a good amount of current, it's definitely those baits are kiting up, riding up, whatever you want to say. I've heard people refer to it as kiting before, like flying a kite. So yeah, that's probably what was happening right there. So on these suspended rods, because they don't have enough weight, I would probably need 10 ounces today to keep them pinned pretty tight. Now, if I was anchoring, what I've got sufficient. These 7, 8 ounce dragging weights is sufficient, but with the swift current like right now, I mean, it's not swift, but it's moving. I put the bait in the water, line of the water, and it just, once it hit the bottom, it was rolling on out as we were sitting still. So there's a lot of current that was moving. So that tells me, obviously if the bait hits the bottom and you're sitting perfectly still, but it continues to like keep letting line out just continuously, then obviously the current is moving it. And again, that is if you're sitting still, of course. Oh, that's cute. Wish I could get it. All kinds of bait down at the bottom. I wish one would just be a fish. Don't ask for a lot. Is that a fish? Dang it. I think it is a fish. Let me spot lock it because I think we just got 2 hits. He's got to be on there. Yep, okay. I think. Oh God, there he goes. It's definitely not a small one, but I don't think we got a giant either. There he goes, he's fighting. That's a blue for sure. I'm just trying to get that board back. Okay. I say it's a good one, but he's got a little bit of current today flowing with him. Keep him out of that line. Come over this way, dude. Maybe 5, maybe 10 pound at most. Kind of quit fighting, I think. Okay, never mind, there he goes. I'll say 10 pound. It's just hard to say with that current, but definitely a blue. Not seen him yet. I just feel good about it. The way he's digging right there. We're close to seeing him. Come on, man. I thought we were close. Still don't see him, dang. If he's under 10 pound, I'm gonna be a little shocked. Spool's filling up, so I know we got to be getting close. Back's starting to freaking hurt. They're still pulling. Come on, buddy. You gotta be tired of all that. Stay away from the other lines. Oh yeah, good fish. Probably pushing 20, maybe bigger than that. 25. There we go. Whew, got him. Dang. Yeah, okay. A little bit heavier than 10. That was way off. All right. He's fat. Dang, dude. You actually gave me a little workout. My back's hurting. Get. Corner of the mouth. Yep, corner of the mouth. Look at that thing. That's a big fish, y'all. I was way off on the guessing. I just assumed, well, if I can get this hook out, I'll get my pliers, get the hook out real quick. Come here. Come here. All right. Let's get a weight and a measurement on this guy. It's a good fish. Whew. Get a quick picture of him to send him an old lady. All right. Whew. That was yeah, my back. You're burping. All right. Let's see. Belly. Yeah. I think you're gonna be okay. All right. Let me get my glove on. We'll get a quick look at him. Get him back in there. You know, he's actually a hell of a lot bigger than I thought he was. You have to bite down. Dang. On these smalls. Dang, fat old thing. Come here. Come here. I'm trying to get your mouth. Yeah, okay, that's actually over 30 pounds. I'm gonna say right at 30. It's a nice blue. Fat belly on that thing is fat. There we go. That's a nice fish. I'm gonna get him on back after I weigh him really quick. Okay. Dang, boy, killing me. All right. Make it a heck of a lot easier to get him in that and weigh him. Oh my gosh, this fish is feisty and heavy. How big are you? Open this thing up. Dang. might be over. Are you a trophy fish? I think you might be. I think you're gonna be 38, 39 inches. All right. This thing is fat. All right, we got him in the sling. Let's get our scale here. Okay, finally got it in pounds. Zeroed out. Pounds. And 29. 28.79. See if I can get that in the camera. 28 pounds. Oh gosh, there's a fish. He's either hooked or he let it go, so I'm gonna get this one on back in there. Come on. All right, y'all. There it is. Big old fish. It's actually a trophy, but I ain't super worried about it right now, so let him on back and then check that other one. All right. You ready? All right, bud. Look at my finger. There he goes. All right, now let's see if this one's still on there. I don't feel anything, I don't think. Yeah, I don't feel much. Well, it's hard to say if that's the board right there. Okay, you know what? There is a fish. But what are we gonna do? Get him around that line. Come on. It's way back there. There's so much line out on this one. This is gonna take a minute to get in. But I am so happy that we found something of size. Yeah, still there. Let's see how good this one is. I don't think this one's gonna be nearly as good. Come on around this way. I'm gonna say a blue again. Just don't think it's as good. 5 pound, 10 at most maybe. Oh yeah, there's some digging. I think he was wrapped once or twice there too. That's another nice blue. Darker one, he's dark. Come here, buddy. Got that gear around your mouth a little bit, huh? Okay. Dang it, we got tangles everywhere back here. All right. You know what? He's probably pushing 20 again, actually. Hey. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's pushing 20. All right. Got a couple of them today, buddy. Hell yes. All right. Whew. Man. Get all this off of your mouth. Let me get that hook out. See how you tangled us up here? You shouldn't have done it. Why did you do it? You know, had you just not, we wouldn't be having this problem. Okay. free. You're welcome, sir. All right. Let me put this in a holder. Dang, I'd say he's probably 20. Yeah, belly's good and soft on this one. All right, we gotta weigh this guy. All right, buddy, come here. Guess it's a good thing I kept my glove on. Handling you guys. Well, you're a one-eyed Willie, huh? That eye's been gone for a long time. Were you even born with one? Look at that. I don't even know if he was born with an eye. It's a weird looking eye. But I guess if you lost it, you lost it. Come here. Come here. Put that big tail in there. Cooperate for a second. I'll get you out of here as fast as I can, my man. I hear you. Okay. He's talking. Put me the heck back. All right. Well, come on, power on. 0 pounds. Here we go. Zeroed out. And he is 21.3. So 21 pound. Another solid fish. Let's get a closer look at him, show y'all, and then we'll get all this crap picked up and I have to throw some more baits out. All right, this guy's a pretty good fish too. It makes two, so we'd have almost 50 pounds right there between both of them. It's a nice day, nice fish. Get y'all a little closer look at him. Missing that eye right there. I don't even know if he was born with one. Look at it. It healed up a long time ago. Tough old thing. All right. Whew. Thank you, Jesus. And let's get you back on in there, my guy. Okay. Don't roll on my hand. Ah, you did it. You did it anyways. All right. I feel such a relief because I have been searching for bigger fish for the last 2 trips. I got skunked my last time out last week, and then time before that I think it was just a little fish. Not really sure, but yeah, I'm glad I found a couple of fish of size. So what do I want to do? I think I want to throw these baits back out there and let them drift back. And maybe we drag just a little bit farther up because the bait doesn't look nearly as active anymore. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll throw them out and then drag a little bit. Change the scenery, maybe. We're gonna freshen up these baits on the others. No reason not to, since we're already messing with all this. Why is this so heavy? Current must have kind of got a little bit picked up since we first got out here, because you definitely feel it more. Turn that off, that's annoying. Is there a fish? There might be a fish on here. Dang, what was he doing with it? I'll take my time because we're still in that 60 foot of water, but I have no idea what he was thinking. Didn't see it go down, haven't seen it moving. I'll have to look back at the footage just to see if I was missing it. Maybe I missed the takedown. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. Yeah, he's probably the smallest of the bunch that we've had. I think we're getting hit on this pink one. Or we wrapped around it. Again, y'all, I'm just taking my time with them. You don't want to pull them up too fast. Can't get all that air out of their bladder. and they'll end up dying. So gotta take your time. Little channel, little eater. That's probably why we didn't feel him, but dang, in 60 foot of water, just down there, just couldn't do a whole lot, I guess, with the current. It looked mainly like we just had current back there. Come here. There you go, buddy. I'll get you out of here. No time. You do have mud on you, though. I was just talking to somebody about that. You can tell where they're at and where they've been. Dang it, my hand stinks. Yeah, just a little eater channel. 2 pound probably. Somewhere around there. See all that mud on his belly? Wipe it off. That's how you know they're down there in the bottom. Just sitting there. So, not a bad little channel though. Still got a few spots on him. All right, buddy. See you later. All right. Well, I was freshening up this bait, so I guess that's perfect timing. Catch a fish while I was trying to get our bait fixed. Make sure our knot's still good. Looks good. Get it back out there. Yeah, I think I would need probably at least 8 ounces, maybe 10, to keep this suspended just off the bottom. We are moving well, we're going 0.3 right now. Got it set at 0.2, so hopefully we can hit that speed. We're going slow because of the current. So that is something, you know, you got to think about. I don't know if I just said that or not a while ago, but you got to think about how much current is flowing wherever you're fishing, especially dragging, so that way that angle from the boat down to the bottom does not get to a point where the current is swift enough to lift it way up in the water column. I feel like I've gone out and put too little of weight on there, and the line, I mean, it's just, you know, it starts out, has a good 45, maybe a 30 degrees angle, and then before you know it, that thing's almost horizontal. All right. Oh shoot, that might be a fish. Oh baby, come on, come to daddy. Come to daddy. Yeah, he's on there. Can't be letting him get off though. Okay. Whew. Just trying to get to my board. That's my main thing. Get that board in, then you get a better sense of what you're working with down there. We're in right at 55, yeah, 55 foot of water. All right, now I can take my time with him. Don't feel a whole lot in terms of rolling or anything like that. That's a snag or a fish too. Dang it. Let me see if it's a fish. Okay. If it is, maybe I got him still hooked in there. This one's still good. Must be buttoned up. Gotta be getting fairly close. All right, I do think that is a fish over there. I just think it's a little fish. Trying to work this one. That side. Yeah, all right, there's some digging. So blue, those pools right there. Felt like a blue, over 10 pound. maybe around the 10, 12 pound mark. See how close I am at guessing this. He's not giving me a ton of clues to work with. He's over 5. I'm gonna go around 10. There we go. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Gotta be getting close. Feel like I've been saying that for a while now. He's pulling a little bit of drag. Dang. Yeah, 10 pounds. 8 to 10 maybe. Gotta get that one. It's a channel, not a blue. Dang, what is this all about? You weren't even hooked that good. Probably should have not done that. But decent little channel. You could definitely eat him if you wanted. So little bitty eater channel, lot smaller than I thought. Oh, you're burping. You ate my bait? Yes, you did. Anyways, probably 2 pound, 3 at most. Yeah, probably 3. And I was really wrong about that. So, okay. Thank you, sir. Well, all right, y'all, that's going to wrap it up. We got, I think, 5 or 6 fish in the boat. We got the one 29 pound blue. We got a 21 pound blue. And then we had a small blue, I think, at our second spot. And then I think we had 2 channels on this run. So productive little run here, this last little stretch on the river. So with that said, I got to get out of here because it's going to be raining in about 30-40 minutes. And yeah, so if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Would appreciate it. And as always, see you guys on the next one. Thanks.